Okay. I'm about to have a good day. All right, it is Jeremy Ruffin with RWR Live 365, episode 3. We got Britt Mccreary here. I'm so excited. Oh, the applause. Give her the round of applause. Give her like this on the BT or give them their flowers. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for being here. I can't wait for y'all to hear who she is and what she does because it's so important. So thank you already, Britt. You know what we do before we get started? We're going to get some icebreakers. We're going to get to know a little bit about you and what you like and what you don't like. So, Britt, what is your favorite color?
My favorite color is green. Green. I'm a green girl. I love nature.
Okay.
Outside. Turtle's my favorite animal. Just green.
Turtle is your favorite animal?
Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. Why is a turtle your favorite animal?
Probably because it's green.
Because it's green. Okay. Interesting. I mean, can't argue with that. It's green. When is your birthday, Britt?
January 3rd.
January 3rd. She's a new beginner at the beginning of the year. Britt, if you could describe yourself in 3 words, what would they be?
That's a good one. 3 words.
This always trips everybody up when I ask them this one.
Funny.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Sarcastic. And determined.
Okay. Love determination. We like it. What was your dream job as a child? Everybody's like, well, I want to be a police officer when I grow up, or I want to be a well, what did you want to be when you was a youngin in elementary school?
I was supposed to become a pediatrician, actually.
Okay. I can see that.
Really?
Yeah, I can see that. Because you got that calm demeanor. I think that helps. I'm in the healthcare industry, and when you get ready to stick, prod, pick, or whatever,
Yeah.
you gotta have that. So no, you're that caring. I could definitely see that. I could definitely see that one. What's your Britt, what's your proudest achievement up until this podcast? What's the thing you're proud of the most? I've done this and I'm so excited about it.
I would say that I wouldn't necessarily say it's an achievement, more like me not giving up, trying anything I think I want to do, and
Mm-hmm.
if it doesn't work, I guess I'm proud of the fact that I can walk away from what doesn't serve me.
Yeah.
I think that might be my biggest achievement so far, is being able to let go of what's not for me.
And that's consistent because when I first met you and we sat down and we was at True Two Hotel in the lobby talking
Mhm.
about how this was gonna work, you're like, I'm gonna try to do the best I can. I'll give you the best serve, but brother, if it ain't gonna work, I'm gonna tell you it's not gonna work. And I appreciate that. I think a lot of people can handle things if they know ahead of time. And I think that's what stifles people is when people don't expect you to be perfect, but just give me a little heads up that it's not gonna work. What is your favorite season of the year? What is your favorite season?
I'm layers and cozy, so I like the fall. Around between September and November, that time frame where it's not hot at all, but it's not freezing cold. So,
Where you don't walk outside and you immediately got to change your outfit because it's just hot.
yes, especially here in Florida, the humidity is
It's something serious. It's something different. Where do you find your inspiration? Where do you get your inspiration from?
I get my inspiration from my babies. Yeah, every day it's, oh, you're the best mommy in the world, and I'm so proud of you. Like, to hear my kids tell me they are proud of me, it does something to me. It's like, you're right, I need to get up and do something else. Like, I need to get something else done. But yeah, my little hearts, they are my inspiration.
Do you mind telling us how old they are?
My daughter just turned 6, and my son will be 9 on the 30th.
So here's $1 million question. Who run the house? Is it that little 6-year-old? Does she run the show?
Definitely. Princess is in charge.
That is too funny. I saw them at one of our events that we had for the baccalaureate at Pine Forest, and beautiful, beautiful, beautiful kids.
Thank you.
All right, Brett, it's Saturday morning and you in middle school or elementary school and you guys to go get you some cereal from the cabinet. What you pulling out? You in elementary school, your mom and pops and already gone to the store during the week. What cereal are you getting into?
Golden grams.
Okay.
They were different back then. They don't taste the same now, but Golden Grams was my go-to.
Golden grams.
Yeah, and if they were unavailable, it would be the Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh, so at least you're consistent with the cinnamony type.
Mhm.
And then you got to drink the milk because the milk tastes really good.
You have to. It's like horchata.
Okay, bless you. All right, cool, good. Yeah. All right.
No,
All right.
horchata is a Mexican rice milk.
Oh,
Rice milk.
okay. Say it again.
Horchata.
Bless you. All right. Okay, good. Let's move on. All right. She said, speaking. All right, go ahead, Britt. You bad. All right. So you got your cereal. We going bigger spoon or smaller spoon? Smaller spoon. Why?
I don't know. I want more cereal than milk. So I can pile the cereal up there, but the milk will be left.
Okay. Okay. I ain't mad at your little spoon. A genie grants you one wish. Aladdin got two of them. He done took your first two. He said, "All right, Britt, I'll leave genie in the bottle. I'm a genie. I'll leave you with one. What you? Yeah, come on with it. What you going with? Freedom.
So hear me out.
Okay, I got you.
Freedom of time, freedom of location, and freedom to just be. I think that is. I can go what I want, go wherever I want, do whatever I want, whenever I want. Like, yeah, freedom.
Freedom. I asked that question quite a bit, and I don't think I've ever heard of the word freedom before. That's interesting. I like how you broke that down for us. I love that. That's good. That's good. All right, Britt, tell us where you from, girl. Where you from? Where are you from?
I am from Atlanta.
ATL.
Yeah, I was born in Pensacola, but I was about 4 or 5 when we moved to Atlanta, and I didn't move back here until 2017.
Okay.
So, yep. Florida made me, Georgia raised me.
Okay, I like that. Say it again.
Florida made me, Georgia raised me.
Georgia raised me. She is Georgia peach girl. Okay. I got some family in Duluth, Georgia. We love going to Georgia. If you could have a title for your biography of your life, you could have a title for your biography of your life, what would it be?
The hybrid.
The hybrid.
The
Okay.
hybrid. That would be the title of my life.
Okay, explain that. Why would it be the hybrid?
Because I'm so many different things in one. And I'm pretty sure if I was to write a book of my life, it would go from here to there and back over there and up there and down.
Just all over the place.
So yeah.
So
and I'm only 30, so I can't imagine like once I get to that point what it's gonna look like.
Yeah. It's so funny because when I talk to CEOs or I talk to business people and they want me to come in and speak, I ask them, what is it that you need your people or those you're working? And they all across the board, I'm gonna get this answer. I need them to be able to adjust. I need them to be able to adapt. I need many hats to be able to do things, not just for the company, but if they want to move up, you can't be here and not know how all the different things work. So I love that, Britt. That's phenomenal. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right, so Britt, tell us what you do. All right, we're getting a little bit out of the personal into the professional. So tell us what you do, and we'll kind of jump back and forth to the personal side of it as well. But tell us what you do. What is your day job? What you got going on, Britt?
So I do a few different things right now. I am an life and health insurance agent. I work with Wilmer Financial Group here in Pensacola, as well as Mass Mutual. Literally just signed my contract. I'm so excited about that.
Okay. Great job.
Yes. And I also have a aerial photography company with my brother, Skyview 360 Aerial Photography. That's kind of the bulk of it right now. And then a craft on the side. So if anybody needs customized items, I can pretty much customize anything.
You're a crafter. What you knitting and crocheting and making all kinds of stuff? What's your crafting like?
No, you mean no yarn work? No yarn work.
No yarn work. Okay.
I work with epoxy, paint, repurpose furniture, just mostly creating things.
What you on like HGTV? Got you on DIY channel or something? A DIY network. I love it. Soon. Okay. Speaking into existence. Come on, let's get your own OWN and get your own show. I like that. So tell us about like life in Georgia. All right. So you were born in Pensacola, you said, but then you were raised in Georgia. Like, do you see a difference from?
It's so different.
So talk to us about that. Like, I mean, that's culture shock. I have people who come on, or I talk with people that from up north, up west, even down south in Tampa and Orlando is so different than it is in Pensacola. So what was that like coming from Georgia?
Well, first, Pensacola is not like the rest of Florida. This is like its own little. I don't know how to explain it, but everything here is slow. And when I say slow, I mean the people walk slowly, they drive different. Businesses close earlier.
They do.
Like last night, Sunday night, everything was closed by like 6 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, what can I do besides go home? You know what I mean? But in Atlanta never sleeps. And then there's so many different cultures, so many different people.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a huge, huge, huge city. Because Atlanta extends to, the metropolitan area. So
Mm-hmm.
you have so many different neighborhoods, so much going on, so many different businesses, and most everyone there is an entrepreneur of some sort. You don't find too many people working regular 9 to 5 jobs that aren't their side hustle,
Mm-hmm.
aside from them working for themselves. So
Mm-hmm.
it's different. People here are more comfortable with their surroundings. I'll say that.
Kind of set in their ways, kind of used to doing this. It's the way I grew up. When I graduated, I could tell. Oh, girl, I could tell you some story. People say, "How you go from a scam get it?" Ooh, the comfortability is real, and I don't care if it's being on the west side or being in the farm and milk. It is the same across the board. Different fruit, but like we always say, the root is a little bit different.
Yeah.
But you're right. Atlanta is cool because like Orlando, it's a melting pot. You get all kinds of different people. You can learn different things and they don't sleep. There's always something to do in Georgia. So how old were you when you left Georgia to come back to Florida? Did you go to high school, college there in Georgia and then come back? Or what was kind of like the timeline there?
So I actually, when I thought I wanted to be a pediatrician,
Mm-hmm.
I went to the University of West Georgia, and a year or two into college, I'd already changed my major once or twice, and I was just like, yeah, it's not for me. So I actually started working, and something happened. I ended up dropping out of school and moving across the country to Oklahoma.
Boomer Sooner.
Do not recommend.
Okay.
Do not.
Do not recommend going to the Boomer Sooner country. Ooh. So what was Oklahoma? Did you like it? You enjoy it? Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it what you see on TV? Is it the hurricanes, Toto, and people flying across with everything? Yes.
Yes. The part that I was living in was very similar to Pensacola. So, it was actually a military town, army base, and it was just like Pensacola, only smaller geographically.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like 4 main roads going this way, 6 going that way, and that was it.
I gotcha. All right. Oklahoma Boomer Center.
So that was 2014.
Mm-hmm.
And 2017, I came back to Pensacola.
Okay. I gotcha. Very good. Well, we're going to take a break because our engineer, Gail, is jumping back there and she is laughing. I don't know if she dropped something, she ate something good. I got to figure out what it is. But we're going to take us a quick break and we're going back. Remember, you got to download RWR Live 365 to get the app so that you can watch this podcast and listen, support, share, like, send to people. Remember, it's Ruff Talk. It will air on Saturdays from 2 to 3. I'm going to tell y'all a little bit about Britt when we come back and why this is a special interview for me. RWR Live 365. We'll be back here in a moment.
I'll give you my praises. I'm giving my praises up to you. I'll give you my praises. I'm giving my praises up to you. All my friends just wanna be famous, living life with a lot of time wasted. I choose you, you're what's missing. I choose you, now I'm different. Everyone's saying that I'm crazy, good thinking I got who made me. So let them talk, it don't faze me. I'm gonna give you all my praises. Oh, every single one of them for you. Nothing in the world that to me tight. Yeah, you're better than the numbers, better than the fame. Lord, take my stuff, it ain't better than your name. Oh, one thing is true, I was made to worship you. All my friends just wanna be famous, living life with a lot of time wasted. I choose you, you're what's missing. I choose you, now I'm different. Everyone's saying that I'm crazy. Good thing they're not God who made me. So let them talk, it don't faze me. I'm gonna give you all my praises.
It's different now. I got a million reasons to be loud. All creation make a joyful sound. Let every breath sing his praises out. And I praise him now, cause one thing is true, I was made to love you.
All my friends just wanna be famous, living life with a lot of time wasted. I choose
All
you.
right, we are back with Britt Mccreary. We're talking episode 3, a little bit about Skyview 360 multimedia. Okay, before I tell them, how did we link up first? How did that happen? Did I reach out to you? Did you guys reach out to me? How did that happen?
Actually, I was meeting with one of my clients for my insurance, and you were in the barbershop. I gave you a card.
That's right. That's right. So now I remember. And shout out to my barber, Amardo. He is heading out. He's going to be moving to Orlando. Great dude. I appreciate you, man. You are huge, huge, huge. I always tell people, man, your first mental health counselor is your barber or your hairdresser, because they listen to everything. They know everything. And man, from a young kid, I can remember always looking up to your barber and appreciate him. So Mondo, thank you so much, man. I'm definitely going to give you a shout out. I know things are going to go well in Orlando for you. But yeah, we were in the parking lot. You were passing out cards, and then we started talking about Wilmer, Steve Wilmer's. How, man, Steve is the only reason, one of the big reasons. Steve Wilmer, Willie Spears, and Dante Shepard are 3 of the huge people that helped me get into motivational speaking. So we started talking about that, and then we met.
Mhm.
And I just said, okay, what do? I need a videographer full time. We talked about kind of what that would look like, and then here we are on the podcast.
Yeah. Yeah.
You have seen every gamut of speaking engagement. She's laughing because they are all so different. So talk to me about that. What was that like, us meeting at first and kind of thinking about getting into it? Would that ever cross your mind to have a motivational speaker as a client? Like, talk to me about that. Did you think that was going to happen at the barbershop?
Oh, I thought you might have wanted some insurance for you. I thought you might have wanted some coverage for babies. But so honestly, it's funny how the conversation of us doing this for you came about, because I just spoke with my brother days before about branching out. Like, yeah, we have this aerial photography, but we get asked if we do so many things outside of that we started saying yes. And that's why I'm saying maybe it's time to shift more towards more multimedia, because opportunities, I'm not turning anything down.
Yeah.
But, this has been an experience for sure. I'm enjoying what I'm learning. Definitely expanding, my knowledge and perfecting my craft as far as editing and recording and things like that. Because, like, initially we were just working with drones. We weren't taking photos and recording speeches. Like, it's funny. Like, the first event where I recorded for you was in a church, right? It was Pine Forest Backward. And coming into it, I didn't know what to expect, but once I got there and I heard you speak, you're an amazing speaker, by the way.
Thank you.
It just motivated me to take on whatever else video projects, videography. It's working.
Yeah.
That's all I can say about it. It is working for me, and I'm grateful that I did take the opportunity, and I look forward to growing within this field.
So I got to explain to you guys what happened. Oh, yeah, can y'all see me? Get this microphone out the way. There we go. So I had to explain to you guys what happened. Like, the girl, you said, and then we don't talk about ladies' ages, right? We don't want to say that, okay? But she's a little younger. I'm 35. We'll put 2 and 2 together, right? But she walked into a barbershop full of men that's intimidating to me as it is. Like you don't really know very many people. I mean, a lot is going into a barbershop is different. That is a different vibe. If you've never been in a barbershop and you just walk in, it's like, oh my goodness. You walked in. So this is what stood out to me. Like, I got to know who this person is and I need to work with them. You walked into a barbershop, you came out like you were on a mission, you were dressed nice, that's a huge, and you have business cards, like you were about business, you were about making things happen. And I think wherever you go, there you go. So wherever you are, that's who you gonna be. And so in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, well, if that's how she did this, then I feel like she's gonna be great for business. Whether she knows how to record, whether the content's good, I can work on that. But wherever you go, there you go. And that is your character and who you are. So I appreciate you because that stood out. That you were going to go into something that might not have necessarily been comfortable, but you wanted to make sure that you got that business, and that's what we want to do. So, guys, listen, if you need a photographer, I remember when I spoke in Milton, her brother had the drone footage when we were at the hotel doing the generational the medical mixer, the generational curse breaker. They fly the drones, so they're getting the whole view of Pensacola. They're getting the hotel. Then they come in and shoot me. Man, I couldn't do what I do because people say you're a motivational speaker, so I got to see you speak, and you guys are capturing that. So thank you so much for that. Skyview 360 Multimedia. Tell me some of your clients and some of who you guys are able to help.
Oh man, so far we have done so many things outside of what we started this business to do. It's like we wanted to just do athletic complex weddings, beach days, whatever, different little stuff, boat trips. We've ended up doing commercials for different convenience stores, some food photography for restaurants. Like I did a food photo shoot that was so fun, and that was for the House of Pho on Davis. Amazing Vietnamese restaurant, by the way.
Where is that again?
Davis Highway, in the plaza where Planet Fitness is, right next to Cato and
yeah. I know exactly what it is. You guys go check out House of Pho on Davis next to Planet Fitness and Plato. Cool.
Please, the owner's name is Mian. He's really good. Let him know Skyview 360 sent you. Okay. We've also been working with some realty companies. We're working on a contract with the Platoon in Navarre, the owner of the boardwalk. She's contracted us to record her bars and everything that she owns in that space. So it's beautiful. The boats, the piers, everything. It's it's a lot. I'm getting overwhelmed just thinking about it, but we have so many offers like that. It's just
that's good.
We're trying to sort it all out right now.
Well, I told them a long time ago, don't y'all better not forget me when y'all get big and y'all out here traveling and y'all don't forget about Jeremy, who I'll tell you, I'll be so mad. No, but I'm so grateful for you guys, because not just for me, but you're capturing those moments for other people. And a lot of times people forget to take pictures or forget to get videos because you're so caught up in the moment. So to have someone looking at, man, it's crazy. Like, you guys should see her when I'm speaking. I got worry about staying focused. You got cameras coming and they're zooming and they're moving and all this kind of stuff. But no, it's great. You guys are phenomenal. You are phenomenal on what you do. Tell us what else you do. Okay. You talked about insurance a little bit. Talk to us a little bit about that and how that's going.
That is actually my passionate career move. Like, I'm so strong in standing on saving these kids that when I found out, the benefits and the structure behind life insurance and how the 1% have been using that as a vehicle for savings and creating generational wealth, and just all of the many, many, many benefits of having that versus not, it just compelled me to share the information. Like, that's what I'm in the business for, to share information, to make, us more aware of our options, because people hear life insurance and they think, oh, I'm not going to die anytime soon. It's like, there is so much more to unpack with a policy than waiting for somebody to die. But Most people don't. They don't know. They don't have any idea that you can get this policy, and if you get sick before you die, you can leverage the policy. You know what I mean? So, I just want to share information and let people know that they have options other than going into poverty because someone got sick.
How can people get a hold of you if they have questions about life insurance, health insurance, just insurance in general? They just don't know. And a lot of times they don't feel comfortable coming to an office. They might want to email you or reach you on social media or I mean, maybe if you got a business phone, what's the best way for someone to get a hold of you to learn more information?
I will say the best way to get a hold of me is to call me or text me directly on my work line. That number is 850-633-9590. 850-633-9590. But that is the best way to get in contact with me. I only use that line for work purposes. So if you call my phone, I will get back with you, even if it takes a few hours. But I am here to help. I consider myself a professional problem solver. So
I love it. Don't give me a problem. Give me a solution, Britt. Come on myself.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, Britt. Come on with it. You solving issues. All right. So what's one of the biggest issues that you see? We get car insurance. We get cell phone insurance, but we fail to get life insurance. And I think it hit me hardest when I started getting into the life insurance, understanding what's going on. A couple of my former players started having children at 22, 24, fine, whatever, cool. I mean, that is. But then I started talking to them. Hey, man, you got insurance on your children? You got insurance on yourself? Like, things can happen, man. Like I know you're working and you're doing well for your family, but if something happens, man, we got to make sure the family is taken care of. What's one of the biggest issues you've seen in the life insurance world, and a problem that maybe in our community, the Black and brown community, that we're just not, and it may not even just have to be that, it could be anyone, but what are some issues that you're seeing?
People don't see the value in having coverage until it's too late. So a lot of people, especially my age group, our age group, a lot of people don't even think of insurance until something happens to one of their parents and they didn't have coverage. And it's like, by then it's kind of late in the game, but it's never too late to put something in place, especially if you have children or, plan to have children. The sooner the better, of course, but it's never too late. There's always a solution. I'm willing to work and help find, even in the most uncertain circumstances or if things aren't really looking like you qualify, we can find a way around it.
Yes, that's awesome. Reach out to Britt, please, because I know personally, just from the motivational speaking and her doing business as far as with getting the not life insurance, the photography and videography, she is going to be there. She will give you an answer, even if it's, hey, I'm running a little late. Some things happen. She has always communicated very well, and that is so important to me, to be able to communicate. So please, how do they get a hold of you? Give them that number again.
850-633-9590.
All right. Make sure that you give Britt a call. She is phenomenal. She will help you out. All right. We're going to take a quick break and then we'll be back. We're going to dive a little bit into some life insurance and then just some tips that you can give people for life. We'll be right back. RWR Live 365.
There's only one way. One way.
Like what? This the only way. This the only way. By my testimony and his blood we overcame. This the only way. This the only way. I believe that Jesus died for me. I know I'm saved. Yeah. This the only way. 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 Jesus Christ. That's the only name. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So invite him in. BC, the boy was sick, but now there's some vitamin. Receiving Jesus, now the cross moved me like I've been sin. We be saving people on the web. I feel like Spider-Man. What? Feel like Peter Parker. I'm healed, I don't need a doctor. My story's so crazy, man. My father is a genius author, and we going even farther. This is what got Stephen martyred. About to get my run on, so I promise I don't need the commas. They asked my mama how's he do it. She said Jesus taught him. Seasons change, people came and then they leave like autumn. I'm trying to get more of the Lord, that's why I'm leaving Sodom. They say hell is hot, but my songs are even hotter. The devil sweating when I drop, each song could be a sauna. I heard the devil going hard, I'm going even harder. Let's flood the city with the gospel till it's wet. Underwater like bikini bottom. This the only way. This the only way. By my testimony and his blood we overcame. Yeah, this the only way. This the only way. I believe that Jesus died for me. I know I'm saved. Yeah, this the only way. This the only way. This the only. Ooh, this the only way. This the only way.
Take the pain away. Take the pain away. Still another day. I give you all of my heart.
Gave all of your heart, like broken apart. I'm still here, I'm still here. I know it's been hard, through all of your scars. I'm still here, I'm still here.
Yeah, still here, do you still care? And like he's so handing me problems, it's getting so real here. Yeah, yeah. Try and see through these warm tears. Love is feeling really foreign here. Lonely nights is like the norm here. Hey, feeling like easy, baby. I was losing my mind, gave up all of my time, but it never got easy, baby. Well, a shame on me, feel the rain on me, it ain't been my season lately. Trying to get through the day, I break down when I pray. I don't know what to say, help me, I'm about to drown, 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 drown. If you can't hold me, then hold me down, down. And if you love me, then show me a way.
All right, we're back. We gonna finish it up a little bit with old Britt, my videographer. She is phenomenal. She does a great job. You got a little music in your background, like the music is bumping a little bit. Hey, okay, okay. Let's see if we can finish some things up a little bit. I didn't know quite how to ask the question, Britt. By the way, JeremyRuffin.com if you want to be able to reach out. I'd love to help you life coaching. You need a motivational speaker for an event. Please, please, please reach out to me. We've got a nonprofit we've started, so I want to be able to help you out as best we can. Jeremy Ruffin on Facebook, Facebook, Instagram, Ruff Path, Facebook, Instagram. We just want to be here to help. Let Ruff Path help you find and stay on the right path. All right, we done. She looked at me, that's corny. She told me that's so corny, but people remember it.
I've never said it out loud.
She's never said it out loud, but it's been all on her face, and I can always see it. All right. So what's the biggest issue that you see that you deal with right now? You probably talked about it a little bit, but just hit it again real quick for us. The biggest issue, because I want people to make sure they hear it in case someone didn't catch it earlier.
Yeah, the biggest issue is people finding value in protecting themselves. And like you said earlier, we insure our cars, our cell phones. We get homeowners or home renters insurance. We have insurance for everything. But when you speak with someone about covering their life or their children's life, they don't see the value in it. But the main thing that should motivate people, in my opinion, is that tomorrow's not guaranteed for any of us.
Say that right.
That being said, unless you have $500,000 just put away and tucked away for a rainy day, or if you're saving and you're on point enough to where you have 6 months worth of all of your bills put away, and if you just have your finances together like that, then that's fine. You may not need insurance, but most of us can't afford to save $500,000. There's always a rainy day, an accident, an emergency, something happens.
Or legally, we might be able to get a little something, but it might not be the. Let me. All right, we're moving on.
But yeah, it's and then there's that.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's so many benefits. There's so many different ways to leverage these policies. You can borrow from them, take out loans, withdraw without even having to pay back. It just depends on how you curate your policy. You sit down with us and tell us what your plans are for your future, what you want to do, whether you want to start a business, be your own bank, however you want to create your financial portfolio. You have to start somewhere. And most times, 9 times out of 10, an insurance policy has to be in your financial portfolio in order for it to be complete.
You got to be intentional about having it. I mean, it can't just be something that just comes about through osmosis. You got it. I mean, you have to sit down. How long does it normally take someone to get a plan, or how long does that take? Is it a couple hours process? You guys meet together face to face? Can they do it via Zoom, or you prefer to be in the same?
I'm open to Zoom face-to-face meetings, local. I'm also licensed in the state of Georgia. If we have any watchers there, I can meet you there. I travel, but I prefer face-to-face just so that, we can talk and we're not on a time limit and you can feel my genuine concern for the future of us. But I am all for Zoom. I know that everybody's busy. Everybody has full schedules. So, and also my team, my Mass Mutual team, I'm still meeting everyone, but they have rest and assured me that they are available also. So I have resources beyond what I'm capable of doing. If you need some help financially, and I don't mean like a handout because I ain't got it like that yet. But if you need some help in some direction with your finances, contact me. And even if it's beyond insurance, I have people that are licensed in areas that I'm not that will be able to point you in the right direction.
That's good. What are some of those areas they're licensed in?
Securities, stocks and bonds, annuities, variable life insurance, anything dealing with the stock market. I am not licensed, but
good.
Yeah,
we always want to make sure. I tell people all the time, I don't know the answer, but I know someone who does, and that's a beautiful thing to be able to do.
Accounting, taxes, all that. Oh.
Good, very good. How can we get a hold of you again? What's the number?
Yes, my number is 850-633-9590. Also, my Instagram my handle is Your Financial Healer, YOUR Financial Healer. So reach out. I got you.
Go on with you, Yo Financial Healer. Not yo, not YO. YO, she said get it right. Your Financial Healer. Okay, I love it. What would you tell your younger self? Okay, you've lived life a little bit. Everybody wants to get from point A to B, and they think it's going to be a straight line. Well, it don't work like that. That thing's zigzagging up and down. You got troughs and highs and lows. What would you tell your younger self that you've learned up until this point now that you would get yourself prepared for what you've gone through?
I would tell my younger self. It's a lot that I would tell my younger self. But the main thing my younger self needed to hear is that I didn't have to carry other people's impressions of me.
Ooh.
Let a lot of, and of course it's our loved ones that have the most influence on how we view ourselves. I let a lot of things taint my self-image of how I viewed myself and my abilities, what I was capable of. I let a lot of people that love me tell me about me instead of me telling them who I am. So
that's deep.
I would tell myself to let that go.
That's good. I'm trying to I don't know how you can move on from that one, because a lot of times what you hear, you start believing it. Yeah. And I think that's the power of self-talk. We were talking about that before we came in today. It's the power of self-talk. I'm always telling people to talk, but I've had to practice saying to myself, what are you going to do when things don't work out the way you want to? Because yesterday
got it.
That was something that we wasn't expecting, but that thing worked out so well. And you have to confirm yourself that you are doing what you're supposed to do. You are right where you're supposed to be. And you might not be where you want to be, but you be where you are, where you're supposed to be. All right, Britt, we got to move on. We don't want to get stuck on that, but that was a good one. In your own words, I always like to end with these two questions. In your own words, how do you become and remain successful? A lot of people want to become successful, but I always ask the second part of this, how do you remain successful?
First part, becoming successful. Of course, you have the plan, have the goals, have the know-how, but you have to do the work. You have to do the work. You have to sacrifice sleep. You have to sacrifice hanging out. You have to sacrifice whatever it's going to take to get the work done, because nobody's coming to save you. Yeah.
Kind of do the work.
Let's do the work. And how do you remain successful? Do the work.
Yeah.
Keep doing it. Don't stop.
Yeah. I was talking to an influencer today for breakfast, and I asked him, hey, man, how you got a lot of followers, bro? Like, how you, I need to try to get on your level. How you got all these people? He said, every day I post. I'm consistent.
The consistency. Consistency is key. And it's so cliche to say, but
Yes.
if you're doing the work, you got to do it every day, and that's being consistent.
He said everybody tries to hit a home run. He's like, just hit a base hit every day. Make a layup every day. Run 5 yards every time. If you just run 5 yards every time, you'd be amazed. You ain't got to hit a home run. You don't have to hit a Hail Mary. You know what I'm saying? But the consistency part, that really stood out because we know it. A lot of times, Britt, the problem is it's not that we don't know what to do. We know what we're supposed to do. It's just hard to do it. That is it.
That's why I say you got to do the work.
Yeah.
Most people have $1 million, $1 billion ideas and plans and goals, and they won't do the work.
That's right. That's right. E.T. the rapper, #1 motivational speaker, said you can have $1 million dreams, but if you got a 10% work ethic or a $10 work ethic, it ain't gonna work. You gotta work. You gotta work. Will Smith said, "Don't give 100%, give 1,000%."
Every time.
When do people become unsuccessful, and when do they fail? We talked about success, and I want people to always be successful. Okay, I want them to become successful and remain successful. But when do people start to fail?
People start to fail when they quit. When you quit. If you're trying, even if you don't get the immediate result that you're looking for, you keep trying. You know what I mean? It's like I was telling you yesterday, I heard a voice. I was getting ready to do something, and I heard God's voice in my head. He said, "You're going to fail." And I was just like, oh. Like, I know, thank you for saying it out loud. But he said it again, and you're going to fail again after that. And I was like, where are you going with this? You know, he's like, you may fail one more time after that. But once you get it, it's yours. And it's like, okay, just don't quit. I got to keep trying, and I have to accept my failures. But when you actually fail, that means you're done trying. You're no longer in pursuit of the goal. Like one no doesn't, determine what's going to happen.
Yeah.
If you accept that one no from knocking on that first door and you just let that be that, then you fail. Yeah. But when you say, okay, thank you, and you go knock on the next door, and the next one and the next one until you get your results, then there's no way to fail. Yeah.
Failures got to fuel you, and success has got to fuel you. So you always fuel no matter which end of the bridge you're on. I love it. I love it, Britt. That's good. That's good. Anything else you want to add, Britt? We gonna wrap this thing up, girl. You've done a great job, man. Listen, if you don't have a photographer, now don't steal her from when I got it. We got the whole rest of the year planned out, and we're working on 2025. So you ain't finna steal it. No, I'm kidding. But giving her a headache thinking about all this stuff, and I just sent you some invites today, some things I just got today. So we got to talk about those. But is there anything else you want to add that you want anyone to hear or anyone to know? Give them that phone number again so they know how to get in contact with you, and then that Instagram.
Yes. So please reach out to me with any of your financial questions. I keep literature on hand that I can send you some PDFs so you can make yourself more knowledgeable. My number is 850-633-9590. 850-633-9590, and my Instagram is Your Financial Healer, YOUR Financial Healer. But last thing I want to say, and I want everybody to know and understand, is that you are enough. You're okay. And as long as the sun is shining, there's an opportunity for you to get it right.
You better say that again, Britt. Now, why you had to wait till we ended to go with that one, girl? That was powerful. Say it again now, because they need to hear. I joke around a lot, but somebody needs to hear that tone one more time. What you just said.
You are enough. You're capable, and as long as the sun is shining, you have an opportunity to get it right.
That's good, girl. That is good. This is Jeremy Ruff, and that was powerful. Britt, thank you so much. Not just for the insurance part, the videography part, but just for being you. More girls need to see you. More little girls need to be able to say, I can be what she is. I don't have to go out and do all those things. I got somebody right here in Pensacola that I can look up to and I can be.
It's funny you said that. I think I'm going to try my shot at being a cheerleading coach.
Good. Little babies. I love it. That's awesome. Make sure you get a hold of Britt. She is phenomenal. Go to RWR Live 365. Download the app. This show drops July 6th. From 2 to 3 every Saturday from 2 to 3, you'll be able to see the show. I'm so excited. Go to Jeremy Ruffin on Facebook, Instagram, Ruff Path on Facebook, Instagram. You'll see the handles for TikTok, whatever, YouTube. We've got all the videos there that you can be able to go. We are going to make sure we encourage you. Remember, as I always say when I close, combine your passion with your purpose, and it is powerful. Every person that comes and sits in this seat, and it is such a beautiful thing, is why I have them come. I don't just say it. I want you, everyone else, to see that there's somebody sitting in this seat who's combined. I'm telling you, because I know this girl, she is powerful in everything we're doing. We care about you. We love you. JeremyRuffin.com. If ever I can be a help to you, go check it out. RWR Live 365. Download the app. Have a great day. Ruff Talk. We out.
Let's go. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Don't you play. Let's get it. With him. Cross on me, that's him. Come on. Sauce on me, that's sauce on me. Bust down wrist, that's him. Diamond singing hymns. Hey, what you doing, Phil? Jumping at the gym. Life a buttering. Like I told you. That. Made it up out that valley like I told you, yeah. Putting on for my city like I'm supposed to, yeah. Only my God can judge, don't even know you, yeah. Don't even know you. What can I say? Finally made it perfect timing, yeah. Back in my day with the juggers, we was slimy, yeah. Found the right way, taught to Jesus and designing, yeah. Praying for the A, now they jumping down in China, yeah. Stepping up from the bottom, they was only, I ain't playing that. Please just mind your business, you don't even know me, why you saying that? Twist up with Zaytoven on piano, know I'm slaying that. Watch me pop that Bible in these trenches, yeah, I stay with that. Every day I go big and I'm gon' win, you can't get rid of me. You ain't really who you say you is, for real, folk be killing me. Just make my whole family sick and tired, I got the remedy. No, don't you play. Let's get it. With him, cross on me, that's him. Come on, sauce on me, that's sauce on me. Bust down wrist, that's him. Diamond singing hymns. Hey, what you doing, Phil? Jumping at the gym. Life a buttering. Like I told you that. Made it up out that valley like I told you, yeah. Putting on for my city like I'm supposed to, yeah. Only my God can judge, don't even know you, yeah. All of my life, you know I had to fight, yeah. All my life, I ain't even get no sleep, been having nightmares. Gotta keep it up for my brothers in the sky, yeah. R.I.P. Feeding my family like they in a high chair. How you doing? Ran it up just like this, come on, had to go kick that walking trench. Tryna free all my people now. Church say kiss this me, my people. Came a long way from problem child, was on that naughty list. Mom said put your foot on next, no karate kicks. Oh yeah, I'm popping kicks. Turn up the riot, no they can't deny.